is equal to 3 upon 5, where A is greater than 0, less than pi by 2, and cos B is equals to minus 12 upon 30, where the range of B is from pi to 3 pi by 2. Be some angle between pi and 3 pi by 2. Find the value of sine A minus B cos A plus B. Third, tan of A minus B. The very less students. What about others? They have not joined today. Are you getting how to solve, or write EXP in the chat box? I will explain. See, here when I'm telling you sine A is equals to 3 upon 5, you cannot find the exact value of A. What is that angle A? You don't know what is that angle A. You know the trigonometric ratios of only some standard angles. For example, 30°, 45°, 60°, and so on. Some these standard angles only trigonometric ratios, like sine 30 equal to half. So all the trigonometric ratios cannot be learned by heart. So now sine A is equals to 3 by 5. What is the exact value of A? You do not know. Similarly, you do not know what is the exact value of B. So how can you calculate A plus B, A minus B and all? That is not possible. But that is not needed also. It is not needed to calculate the value of A plus B, A minus B. Just the trigonometric ratio, sine, cos, that can be calculated. What is the first what he's asking me to calculate? Sine of A minus B. Do I have a formula for sine of A minus B? Yes. We know the formula for sine of A minus B is sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. Now concentrate on only on this value, sine A and cos A. If yes, tell me.
Sir, sine A is cos B minus cos A sine B identity, sir?
Sorry, what?
Sir, no, sir, you told to memorize some identities, no, sir, formulas.
Yes, yes.
That is those. Okay, sir.
Yes, this is one of those formulas. Sine of A minus B, sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. So now if sine A is given to you, if sine A is given to you, we have already solved this, and means it's a 10th standard question that all, if one trigonometric ratio is given to you, all other trigonometric ratios can be calculated. Like say this is your triangle, A is the angle, and sine A is 3 upon 5. So sine is 3 upon 5. So what will be the other values? Other values will be, this will be 4. Means actually this is some 3 times constant, 4, 5 times constant, 4 times some constant. Okay. And this magnitude of cos A will be 4 upon 5, but we will also have to check for the signature of cos A. But it is, for that matter, it is given to you, this extra information is given to you that A, the angle A lies in the first quadrant. It's 0 to pi by 2. So cos A will be equal to 4 upon 5. Do everybody agree with me? So sine A is given to be equals to 3 upon 5. This cos B I will have to substitute. Sin B I'll have to substitute, and cos A will be 4 upon 5. Magnitude is 4 upon 5 only, and since it is also in the first quadrant, so cos A will be x coordinate positive. Now what about B? Cos B is given to be equal to minus 12 by 13. So if I construct a triangle related to B, if I construct the triangle, this is some angle B, cos of that angle is given to be equal to minus 12 by 13. So actually this is 12, this is 13, magnitude 12, magnitude 13. So this side magnitude will be 5. So do you realize that magnitude of cos B is 12 by 13, magnitude of sin B will be 5 by 13. Now what about signature of sin B? So since this angle B lies between pi to 3 pi by 2. So what is pi to 3 pi by 2? It's somewhere over here. So can you see that the sin B signature will be negative, cos B signature will be negative. So cos B is given to be equal to minus 12 upon 13. And sin B what it will be? Magnitude is 5 by 13. So signature along with the signature, it will be minus 5 by 13. Substituted. So it gives minus 36 upon 65 addition 20 upon 65. So this turns out to be equals to minus 16 upon 65. Clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Calculate the other values quickly. On Saturday, I taught logarithm. Saturday's class is for going on for GE. So as of now, on Saturday, logarithm is going on. This part initially also I told you. Means, I got a doubt in chat box. That's what did you teach on Saturday? So initially, when dealing with inequalities and set theory and all, I've told you that uh, as of now, I'm restricted to ask you questions, to give you questions about IITG, because IITG, how the sample questions comes, the sample question, I have given you one sample question. Find the range of, the question comes something like this. Find the range of sine square theta minus 3 sine theta plus 5. So this if this question comes, it involves a knowledge of trigonometry also. So sine theta is there and always sine square theta minus, and this is in the, also involves the knowledge of quadratic equations also. And then range is asked. So range is asked. So this is also involves the concept of functions and relations chapter also. So until and unless some basic chapters, means not basic chapters, some basic knowledge of all lot many chapters are done, I cannot extend up to IIT level. So on Saturday, I'm covering various chapters. So as of now on Saturday, logarithm is going on. It is almost completed. Theory part is almost completed, not completely, but almost. And after that, once logarithm is completed, I will have to go for relations and functions, and then we will go for, I will go on after that trigonometric, means JE level questions of trigonometry, that will be dealt with on Saturday afterwards, but not now. As of now, logarithm is going on Saturday, but don't miss those lectures. Okay, come on, cos of a plus b. What's the formula? I told you to memorize these identities. By now, it should have been done. Those who have memorized it, they will be able to solve. Cos of a plus b. Cos of a plus b is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. So cos a, from the diagram, if I see cos a, magnitude is 4 upon 5, and it is also in the first quadrant, so x coordinate is positive only. Cos b. Cos b magnitude is 12 upon 13, but it is in the third quadrant. So x coordinate, that is cos is x coordinate, so it is minus 12 by 13. Subtraction, sine a magnitude is 3 by 5, and it is in the first quadrant, signature is positive. Sine b magnitude is 5 by 13, it is in the third quadrant, so the signature will be negative. So minus 48 upon 65, minus of minus 15, so plus 15 upon 65. So this becomes minus 33 upon 65. Okay. Then tan of a plus b can be calculated. I will just write the answer for tan of a minus b is asked. I will directly write the answer. You verify it for yourself. Tan of a minus b will be equal to 16 upon 63. Verify this is right. Okay. Shall I skip the third question? It can be done
Yes,
by
sir.
yourself. Okay. Next question. Evaluate. Sine of 75 degree. Second, cos 15 degree. And third, tan of 13 pi by 12. Those who require a hint for this question, type H in the chat box. If you are not getting and you require some hint, so give us some hint, write H in the chat box. Is it clear now, Harini, how to proceed?
So may I know which Harini?
B. Harini B has asked.
Sir, no, sir, you have not sent me anything.
Harini B has asked me. Harini US is absent today.
Yes, sir, but no messages are being sent to me, sir.
No, on the screen I have written.
Oh, fine, sir. Actually, your screen has started for me for some seconds. It came back. Sorry, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
On the screen I have. Is the hint clear?
Yes, sir.
Sir, first answer can I say?
Write in the chat box. Who is this? Who is this?
The roots are there, sir. Pujita, sir.
Okay. Roots are there.
Root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2.
Yes, correct. Yes, Dhananjay also correct. You have rationalized the denominators, Dhananjay. It's correct. Solve the second. Solve the third one. Second also it's easy only. Just solve quickly. Sine of 75 degree sine of 45 plus 30. So sine of a plus b. Sine of a plus b is sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. So this turns out to be sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Cos 30. Cos 30 is root 3 upon 2. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Sine 30 is 1 by 2. So root 3 plus 1 upon 2 root. This is the answer of sine 75 degree.
Sir, for second one also same answer. Root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2.
Yes, correct. Second one also same answer it will come. Sine 75 cos 15. You can use the identity also over here. Means see cos of 15. Cos 15. You could have done it this way also, that nothing wrong in it. Cos 15 is equals to cos of 45 degree minus 30 degree, and then substitute the values. Cos of a minus b is what? Cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Substitute the values and you will get the answer. But how is it a coincidence that both these answers are same? Observe one thing. Observe one thing, that 75 degree and 15 degree, they are complementary angles. 15 degree is equals to 90 degree minus 75 degree. So you know that cos of 15 degree is same as cos of 90 minus 75, and cos of 90 minus theta is what? Sin theta. Added angles. We did not added angles. 90 plus theta, 90 minus theta, 180 plus theta, 180 minus theta. The sine of 90 minus theta is equals to cos theta. ये तो हमने स्कूल में ही पढ़ा था. In the school only we did this thing. Sine of 90 minus theta is cos theta. Cos of 90 minus theta is sine theta. This we did in the school only. So that's just by direct observation. Also, you can see that the first answer is calculated. So the second answer also will be equal to the same. Root 3 plus 1 upon 2. Tan 13 pi by 12. Think for a while. Tan 13
Sir,
pi
we'll
by
get
12.
tan 195.
Now how to calculate 195? It's a very
Sir,
big
can we
angle.
do it as 180 plus 15?
Yes, that's the correct. That's the can we do it? No, that is the only way how you should proceed. Tan of 13 pi by 12. Tan of 13 pi is what? 12 pi plus pi upon 12. So 12 pi plus pi upon 12. If I do the actual division, 12 pi plus pi, this is pi plus pi upon 12. So pi plus this theta. So tan of pi plus theta, this added angles, this diagram should come in mind. This is my theta and pi plus theta. So pi plus theta will be this rotation over here and this angle. This complete angle is pi plus theta. So these two triangles we used to compare, and then sine of pi plus theta, sine theta, signature gets opposite, cos also signature gets opposite. So tan, both the signatures are getting opposite in sine theta, cos theta. So tan will remain same only. So tan of pi plus theta is same as tan theta, tan of pi by 12. Added angles, what property I have used? Tan of pi plus theta is equals to tan theta. Added angle property I have used. Sine signature changes, cos signature changes. So ultimately the division signature will remain same. Tan pi by 12. And now tan pi by 12 is nothing but tan 15. And tan 15 is what? Tan 15, now you can calculate tan 15 is equals to tan 45 degree minus tan 30 degree.
Sir, is the answer 2 minus root 3?
2 minus root 3. No, it is root 3 minus 1 upon root 3 plus 1. One minute, let me. Yes, correct. You have rationalized it. Okay, correct. One and the same thing. So tan 45 minus tan 30 upon 1 plus tan 45 into tan 30. Substitute. What is tan 45? Tan 45 is 1, subtraction tan 30 is 1 upon root 3 upon 1 plus tan 45 is 1 multiplied by tan 30 is 1 upon root 3. So do the calculation, it turns out to be root 3 minus 1 upon root 3, and this denominator is root 3 plus 1. If you rationalize it, multiply by root 3 minus 1, root 3 minus 1, it turns out to be equal to 2 minus root 3. This, the numerator turns out to be root 3 minus 1 whole square, 4 minus 2 root 3 upon 2. Okay. So you can give the answer in this format also. You can give the answer in this format. They are equal. Someone's mic is unmute. Please mute it. Afrin, please mute. Afrin, mute the mic. Okay. Clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
I hope the pace is not fast. This much pace will do. Next. If a plus b is equal to pi by 4, find the value of 1 plus tan a multiplied by 1 plus tan b. Actually, this question is of proof. Prove that 1 plus tan A into 1 plus tan B equal to some numerical value. That given you, find the value of 1 plus tan. If suppose this exam is asked in the competitive exam, where the options are given, जुगाड़ method जो बोलते हैं ना, जुगाड़, you understand? I hope you understand the meaning of जुगाड़. So जुगाड़ method is what you take a particular value of A, take a particular value of B. Let's say A equal to 45 degree, B equal to 0 degree. Calculate the individual tans, tan A, tan B, substitute and get the answer. But for that, you should be sure, means this method will work if means you should be sure that this identity that is asked, means the question that is asked is an identity. Means if it is an identity, it will be true for each and every value, each and every combination of A and B. If it is not an identity and only this specific, means it's true for some values of A and B, then you are in trouble. So that you have to keep in mind. Reading the question, you have to get the idea whether it is true for each and every value of A and B, or for some cases it's true and some not.
Sir, is the answer 2?
Yes. But did you get it by putting the value of, for taking particular cases of A and B, or did you solve it?
I took A 45 and B 0, sir.
Okay, so now you understand. I told you the shortcut method, means in case competitive, that can be helpful, but you should not rely on those methods. So
Sir,
prove that 1 plus tan A into 1 plus tan B is equals to 2. I changed the question slide. Yes, someone says any doubts to anybody? Someone?
sir, can we do that by the method of adding both the sides tan and finding out the answer?
Yes, that is the method. But
Okay, sir.
But you said something wrong. Your grammar is wrong. Mathematical grammar. Adding tan to both sides. Adding tan to both sides, not taking tan of both the
Taking
sides.
tan. Okay, sir.
The first step is C. A plus B is equal to pi by 4. So taking tan on both the sides. Taking tan on both the sides. Tan of A plus B will be equal to tan of pi by 4. So what we have is tan of A plus B is equals to pi by 4, 45, tan 45. Now how to proceed and how to find this, that I leave to you. Take some time. 2 minutes. Then I will explain.
May I know what you told now, because it started breaking for me? So,
I just wrote up till here. A plus B is pi by 4, it is given. Taking tan of
okay,
on
sir.
both the sides, tan of A plus B equal to 1. Now proceed further. I'm giving you 2 minutes time. Try to solve. Then I will explain. You have to prove that this expression is understood. This is your question. What is the next step? What is the next step? Try solving. If you are unable, then I will explain. See, tan of A plus B equal to 1. So what do we have? tan A plus tan B upon 1 minus tan A into tan B is equals to 1. Okay. Cross multiplying, what do we get? Tan A plus tan B is equals to 1 minus tan A into tan B. This is the information that we have up till now. Now go to the question that what is asked. Means think something in the reverse order. Where do we have to reach? He has asked 1 plus tan A into 1 plus tan B. So this expression, the LHS is actually equal to where do we have to reach? What he's asking us to find? He's asking us to find 1 plus tan A plus tan B plus tan A multiplied by tan B. I just expanded the bracket. The LHS multiplication of two binomials, I just expanded it. 1 plus tan A into 1, 1 plus tan A into tan B. So 1 plus tan A plus tan B plus tan A into tan B. This is our target. This much is known to us. This is our target. This is the destination where we have to reach. And this much is already known to us. 1 tan A plus tan B plus 1 minus tan A tan B. So can you see that if I bring this tan A tan B to the other side, if I just reshuffle it, so now if I just reshuffle it, tan A plus tan B plus tan A into tan B. This is equals to 1. This much is known to me. Okay. Now, to bring this identity, what do I have to do? Means I just have to add 1. This is my target. This much expression is known to me. So if I just add 1 to both the sides, 1 plus tan A plus tan B plus tan A tan B. So this will be equal to 2. Means I came up to here, I stopped over here, then I found my what is my destination, where do I have to go, and I came back in the I thought something in the reverse order. This explanation I am giving you means I want to, what my motive is, tell you how to think, how your thought process should be. Okay, so is that answer clear to you? And this is actually the required answer. So 1
Yes,
plus
sir.
tan A into 1 plus tan B is equals to 2. This is my answer. Hence proved. Done. 100% clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
For the recorded videos, Pujita, please message it on the group, common group that we have. Lakshmi ma'am, the student counselor, she will send you the recordings.
Okay, sir.
One plus tan 1 degree, 1 plus tan 2 degree, 1 plus tan 3 degree, so on and so on and so on up to 1 plus tan 44 degree. 1 minute. Yes, correct. Is equal to question mark. Tan 1, tan 2, tan 3, tan 4, tan 5, this all those brackets. 44 brackets are there. 1 to 40, 1 degree to 40, 44 brackets. This question is within your reach. If you are unable to solve this, कुछ भी idea नहीं है, not getting any idea, write H in the chat box. I will give you the hint. Okay. Pujita. Pujita has asked when I'm sending hint in personal message. Others, are you getting how to solve? Alini, are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Dhananjay?
Just a second.
Okay. Anybody wants to explain means if even if you are unable to get the complete answer, even if the complete final answer is not ready, anybody wants to say how to start? So this will in this manner, this will be a first step. How to proceed? What will be the first two steps?
Sir, may I?
Yes. Okay. Go on. Who wants to try? Was it Afrin or was it Harin?
No, sir, I don't.
Okay,
So,
Harin. Go on.
using the formula tan A plus B, can we solve it, sir?
Tan A plus B. Okay, so means okay, tan A plus B means what will you do? Take A, what will you take B?
So, the tan 1 means if I want 45 degrees, sir, I can first I can take tan 45 degrees, sir, and find the answer. And then tan 1 plus 44 degrees equal to 45 degrees, sir. By that, I can find 44. No, so like that can we find, sir?
Oh, 1 minute, 1 minute. What did you say? Please, sir, here tan, here 1 is there. So I will just substitute 1 instead of 1. I will write tan 45 degree. Correct? This is what you're telling?
Yes, sir.
Okay, after that, what to do?
Sir, so tan 45 into 1 minus tan 1, tan 44, can we do like that, sir?
1 minus tan 44.
Yes, so 1 minus tan 1 into tan 44. So no, sir, tan 1 plus tan 44 degree, 44 degree is equal to tan 45 into 1 minus tan 1 tan 4, sir. I read it like tan A plus B, sir, using that formula.
Maybe I'm not understanding what you're saying. Maybe you're on the right track. Okay, let me just explain directly what's how to proceed. This question is just an application of the previous identity view that we have seen.
Yes, sir, I was also
A
trying
plus
to
B is
that.
equals to pi by 4. If the addition of two angles is 45, we have this identity. 1 plus tan A into 1 plus the other angle is equals to 2. We have just proved this thing. Yes or no? Here, you are getting the angles from 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree up to 44 degree. If you go on pairing them, can you see means actually tan 1 degree plus 44 degrees 45. So using the previous identity means actually we have to prove this identity. If you are not able to solve them, means this question we have already solved right now. So we have that identity ready made. So it's not necessary that you should means during the course of your preparation you will come across all hundreds of such questions. So it's not necessary, means it's not recommended that you should by heart all the hundred of identities, but by practice some of them, means this observation, the tricks of means the tricks, some tricks you should get. What tricks means this you should be able to observe, that is 1 degree and 44 degree, 2 degree and 43 degree, 3 degree and 42 degree. Maybe that thing they are related, their addition is 45. So maybe tan of 1 plus 45, 1 plus 44 is equals to tan 45. Tan 45 is 1. Maybe that thing is creating that some relation will be there. And after that, proceeding ahead, you should be able to come to this relation, that tan of 1 degree into tan 1 plus tan 1 degree and 1 plus tan 44 degree. This is equals to 2. Okay. Now, once you are able to prove this, you are able to see this logic, then you should see that, okay, 1 tan 1 degree, tan 44 degree, I will make the pairing. 2 degree, its pairing will get done with 43 degree. 3 degree, its pairing will get done with 42 degree, and so on. So how many such pairs? Be careful that always all the numbers will come in pair. It is not necessary. Now here some slight knowledge of arithmetic progression is also needed. In arithmetic progression, you have studied some basics in school. So in arithmetic progression, you know that if I give you, let's say, just 4 terms, or let's say if I give you 6 terms in arithmetic progression. This question you must have done in school also, that the addition of first term and a last term is equal to the addition of second term and last second term is equals to the addition of third term and fourth term. If you don't know this property, don't worry. Sequence and series progression chapter is there in 11th also. We will study again. So here also the numbers are in pairs. First and last, second from the beginning, second from the last, third from the beginning, third from the last. So here all the 6 numbers can be divided into proper pairs are formed. But if I give you 5 numbers in AP, if I just give you 5 numbers, so first and last will form a pairing, second and last second will form a pairing. But this middle number, exact middle position, that is left empty. Now means empty means unpaired, that is left unpaired. So that you will have to take care. So here, what are the middle numbers? Means numbers that come in between. So that numbers you have to take care whether all the pairs are formed properly. 1 plus tan 1 degree, it will form a pairing with 1 plus tan 44 degree. Their product combined product is equals to 2 that we have. 1 plus tan 2 degree, it will get paired up with 1 plus tan 43 degree. Their combined product is equals to 2 that we have. Okay. Now, so on and so on. Tan 20 degree, or let's say tan 21 degree, means how much I have added. 2 means if I want if you want to find out with which number is 21 degree getting paired, what will be that value? Where tan 21 degree, 1 degree I have added 20 degree, means I have moved 20 steps ahead. From 1 degree to 21 degree, I have moved 20 steps ahead. So from 44 degree, I will have to go 20 steps behind. So 20 steps behind means I will land at 24 degree. So are you getting it? 21 degree will get paired up with 24 degree. If I move one step ahead, 1 plus tan 22 degree, and here one step behind, 1 plus tan 23 degree. Okay, the pairings are done properly. So all the numbers are getting paired up. Here actually 1 degree to 44 degree, 44 number of brackets were there. Number of brackets were 44, so proper means 22 pairs up. 22 proper pairs were there. Each pair product is 2. So the final answer, final product is equal to 2 raised to 22. Is the explanation clear? 44 brackets,
Yes,
they
sir.
form a pair. 22 pairs, the product of one pair is 2. So 22 such pairs, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 22 times. So the product will be 2 raised to 22. Why did I tell you to take care over here? Why all this? Why to go through all this trouble? Because sometimes the middle number, it does not form a pair with anybody. So we'll have to calculate the middle number separately, and the other pairing is 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. That care you have to take. Okay. Moving ahead. If 3 times tan A tan B is equals to 1, evaluate cos of A minus B upon cos of A plus B. Okay, Pujita. Afraid. Okay. What's my destination? I have to find cos of a minus b upon cos of a plus b. Means I have to find cos a, cos b plus sin a, sin b upon, and the denominator is cos a, cos b minus sin a. This is my destination, and what information is given to me? 3 times tan a, tan b equal to 1. Is 3 times sin a, sin b. Tan a is sin a upon cos a. Tan b is sin b upon cos b. 3 times sin a, sin b upon cos a, cos b. So this is information is given. This is where you have to reach for a while. Even now, if you are unable to solve, write exp in the chat box. If I just take this 3 over here, so sin a, sin b upon cos a, cos b will be 1 by 3. Okay, I just put the 3 over here. Taking the reciprocals, cos a, cos b upon sin a, sin b is equals to 3. Yes or no? So now consider this. What is this numerator? This is the information known to us. And what is asking? Numerator plus denominator upon numerator minus denominator. Cos a, cos b is the numerator. So do you remember something like this you have studied in school? If P upon Q is equals to R upon S, componendo dividendo, then P upon P plus Q upon P minus Q is equals to R plus S upon R minus S. This property was called as componendo dividendo. Remember this? So if we just apply that over here, so what it will be, componendo dividendo cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B, means it will be 3 plus 1. This will be equal to 3 plus 1 upon 3 minus 1. So that will be equal to 3 plus 1, 4 upon 2. So that will be equal to 2. Is this clear? Everyone? Any doubts to anybody?
No, sir.
Okay. Let's move ahead. For now, you can keep the formula page with you handy on the WhatsApp group. Also, the image that I have shared. Write all those formulas on one page. And if you have your book also, you can see the formulas from the book for solving these questions. Keep the formulas handy with you. Solve this question. Evaluate. Two times cos x into cos 3x minus 2 times cos 5x into cos 7x minus cos 4x plus cos 12x. And look at the formulas from the book. Some identity has to be used over here. Hint. What's the identity for twice cos A cos B? The identity for twice cos A cos B is cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B. Are you getting it, students? Write something in the chat box. Shall I give the explanation? Okay. Twice cos A cos B, if I apply for the first part, can you see that A is equals to x, B is equals to 3x? So twice cos A cos B, the first fraction will be equals to cos of A plus B, that is 4x, plus cos of A minus B, that is x minus 3x. So x minus 3x is actually cos of minus 2x. So cos of minus 2x, can I write cos of 2x only? Because cos of minus theta or cos of theta does not make any difference. By now this should be completely clear to you. Cos of theta and cos of minus theta. Cos theta or cos of minus theta, it doesn't make any difference. It's one and the same thing. But sine of theta and sine of minus theta, they are different. The first part is clear. Now subtraction. The subtraction, what is the second part? Second part is this. Twice cos 5x cos 7x. That will be cos of A plus B, that is cos 12x, addition cos of 5x minus 7x. So cos of minus 2x, I will just write 2x. I'm neglecting the minus 2x. Minus cos 4x plus cos 12x. Now just what remains is, this is my cos 4x, this is my cos 2x, subtraction cos 12x, subtraction cos 2x minus cos 4x plus cos 12x. Cos 4x minus cos 4x, cos 2x minus cos 2x, and minus cos 12x, addition cos 12x. So final answer 0. Is it clear? So just a simple use of identity, nothing more.
Yes.
7. prove that sine 5a minus sine 3a upon cos 5a plus cos 3a is equal to tan A. I could have also given this question as evaluate this sine 5a minus sine 3 upon cos 5a plus cos 3. And four options are given to you: sine A, cos A, tan A, cot A. Again, some identity will be used. Which identities are useful over here? Sine C minus sine D is equals to 2 times sine of C minus D by 2 into cos of something. Think what is there, that identity. And another identity, cos C plus cos D is equals to 2 times cos of C plus D by 2. Cos only, not sine. Cos of C minus D by 2. First identity, 2 times sine C minus D by 2, cos of
C plus D by 2.
So now by now it should be clear. Sine 5a, the numerator is what? Sine 5a minus sine 3a. So using the first identity, sine c minus sine d should be equal to twice sine of 5a minus 3a upon 2 into cos of 5a plus 3a upon 2. So that turns out to be equal to twice 5a minus 3 is 2a. 2a upon 2 is a. Cos of 5a plus 3a is 8a. 8a upon 2 is 4a. The denominator is cos of 5a plus cos of 3a. So it turns out to be equals to twice 2 common, not 2 common, sorry. The identity 2 times cos of 5a plus 3a upon 2 cos of 5a minus 3a upon 2. It turns out to be equals to 2 times cos of 4a and cos of the 5a minus 2 is 2a upon 2 is a. So when you do the division, over here, this divided by this. Let's do the division. Numerator upon denominator is equals to twice sine a cos 4a upon twice 4a cos a. So this will get cancelled out. 2 will get cancelled out. What remains is sine a upon cos a, that is tan a. That is what we have to prove. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Sir, after you gave hint, I got this answer, sir.
Okay, Pujita, I suppose. Whose voice it is? Pujita, na?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
After the hint, how many of you got the answer? Pujita got. Other than that, Harini, Dhananjay, did you
Yes,
get it?
sir, I got.
So when you are finished solving, write done in the chat box so that I can know that you have
Okay,
done
sir.
finished solving. Otherwise, I wait for you. Means I'm not getting response. So I thought you are still solving it. Okay. Now this question is very easy. You should be able to solve it. Evaluate how much. That's it. Tan 22.5 degree. Yes. Harini, did you memorize this value or you know how to solve it?
Sir, I'm unable to hear you. Can you tell what you told again?
I told, have you memorized the value or you know how to solve it?
Sir, I know how to solve it, sir.
Okay, fine. Others? some response, either done or exp something, either of the two options you should get. Either you should be able to solve it or you should, if you're unable to solve, write exp. Yes, Pujita, correct. Very good. Okay. If you see 225, 20, sorry, not 225, 22.5 is half of 45 degree. 22.5 degree is equal to half of 45 degree, or you can say that 2 into 22.5 is equals to 45 degree. So if you just take this to be as A, let's say you want to, let's say tan of 2 times 22.5 degree is equals to tan 45 is equals to 1. So tan 2A, tan 2A is equals to 2 times tan A upon 1 minus tan square A. This identity, it's just tan of A plus B. Tan of A plus B, instead of B, you have just substituted A again. So it will be equal to 2 times tan of 22.5 degree upon 1 minus tan square 22.5 degree. This is equals to 1. Now you have to calculate this value. You do not know what this tan 22.5 is. Here also this is tan square 22.5. So let tan of 22.5 degree, tan of 22.5 degree, whatever that is be equal to x. So what that implies? That implies our identity becomes 2x upon 1 minus x square. This is equals to 1. Cross multiply and by arithmetic you get the identity of the algebra. That is x square plus 2x minus 1 is equals to 0. Just cross multiplication and rearrangement. X square plus 2x minus 1 equal to 0. You know how to solve the quadratic. By formula method, if I solve minus 2 plus minus in under root of b square is 4 minus 4 times AC, 4 times AC is minus 4. 4 minus of minus 4, that will become plus 4 upon 2a. That becomes minus 2 plus minus 4 plus 4 under root 8 upon 2. So that becomes minus 2 plus minus under root 8 is 4 2s are 4 2s are complete under root, so 2 root 2 upon 2. So that becomes minus 1 plus or minus root 2. Now some value means tan of a value. It cannot have more than one value. It has to be unique. So minus 1 plus root 2, or whether we should take minus 1 plus root 2, or we should take minus 1 minus root 2. Which one? So now we observe that tan 22.5 degree. 22.5 degree is in the first quadrant. So tan in the first quadrant, tan value is positive. So since tan value is positive, we discard this value. Minus 1 minus root 2, that is negative. So we discard that value. So the required answer will be x is equals to minus 1 plus root 2. Root 2 is greater than 1. Observe that minus 1 plus root 2, it will be 1 point something. Okay. Easy sum I will give you, and then we'll wrap up. So I wanted to give you a tough question.
Sir,
Yes, tell me.
may I know if the class is up to 7 o'clock?
No. Class is not up to 7 o'clock. It's up to 6:30 only.
Okay.
So shall I stop then, everybody, or shall I give one sum?
Yes, sir. Give one more sum, sir.
Cos A plus cos B upon sin A minus sin B, complete raised to n, plus sin A plus sin B upon cos A minus cos B, complete raised to n. N is some integer, okay, is equals to question mark. Simplify. The answer will come in two cases. Just try to simplify. If you get the two cases by yourself, it's very appreciable. If you don't get the two cases by yourself, then I will tell. Two possible answers will be there. Everybody has copied the question. Identity similar to these. Yeah, this one. Sin C minus sin D cos C plus cos D. Okay, that's the hint.
Sir, is the first answer cos of A square minus B square by 2?
Cos of A square minus B square by 2. No. How can be, it can be A square minus B square? The angle is never squared. Maybe you want to say cos square A, but it will never be cos of A square minus B square. The angle is never squared. In any identity you see, A square, A is never squared. Neither is B square. So A square minus B square, that is completely wrong.
So then cos square A minus cos square B by 2.
No, that is also incorrect. Okay. See, the first numerator, okay, the first numerator, it will be twice cos of A plus B by 2 into cos of A minus B by 2. Is it clear? Just the first numerator I'm solving. Is the numerator identity clear? Okay. And now here,
Yes, sir.
don't think that you can take cos as common and then you will do A plus B into A upon 2 into A minus B upon 2. That will be A square minus B square upon 4. And that's 4. You cannot do this. It's like cos of alpha into cos of beta. So take cos as common and what will remain is alpha into beta. This is absolutely completely hopeless mathematics. Don't do such mistakes. Okay. Is that clear? Cos is an operation that you do. Means committing this mistake is something like when you in the school, in your school, do you do this 2 multiplied by 3 upon 5 multiplied by 7? If I ask you this question, do you do, sir, into cancel? The answer is 23 upon 57. You do not do this mistake, correct? Why? Because that into, the multiplication is an operation. It is an operation operating on two numbers, 2 and 3, 5 and 7. So similarly, cos is an operation. Cos is an operation on A plus B by 2. Cos is an operation on A minus B by 2. You cannot take that as common. Denominator, sin A minus sin B. So the denominator identity is twice sin of A minus B by 2 into cos of A plus B by 2. Addition. Now here, sin A plus sin B, this comes twice sin of A plus B by 2 into cos of A minus B by 2 divided by denominator cos A minus cos B. Now cos A minus cos B, this identity is a little bit tricky. Minus 2 sin of A plus B by 2 into sin of A minus B by 2. Okay. Some books write it as twice sin of A plus B by 2 sin of B minus A by 2. So that minus sign is brought inside. Sin of theta, minus of sin theta is same as sin of minus theta. So now if you do the calculations, cos A plus B by 2, cos A plus B by 2 cancels out. Sin A plus B by 2, sin A plus B by 2 gets cancelled out. Okay. So what remains is, now this 2 also will get cancelled out. 2 gets cancelled, 2 gets cancelled. So what remains over here is cos of A minus B by 2, sin of A minus B by 2, that is cot of A minus B by 2, cos upon sin. Same angle it is, cot of A minus B by 2 complete raised to n addition. Here also cos A minus B by 2, sin A minus B by 2. So cot of A minus B upon 2, but this negative sign is also left. Keep this in mind, don't neglect that. So cot of A minus B by 2 along with a negative sign. This complete raised to n. So if n is equals to now both, if n is equals to an even number, if n is equals to even integer, so the second fraction, the second bracket, the minus sign, it won't create any difference because minus complete raised to an even number, it will become positive only. Are you getting it? So the answer will be 2 times cot of A minus B by 2, this cot raised to n. Cot A minus B by 2, whatever that value is, complete cot raised to n into 2 times. And if n is equals to odd, the second bracket will have negative sign as of first bracket. Means not necessarily negative sign, opposite sign of first bracket. So the answer in that case will be 0. Is the explanation clear? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
So let's stop for today. We'll meet tomorrow then. Have a nice day, everyone.